for having some time for us. Unfortunately, over the last 2 years, the team hasn't built the best car, to say like it is. How difficult is it? Because, to be totally honest, I think I know you. I've seen you in Formula 3000 and prior to that, and I know what you're capable of. I don't feel that any rookie, anybody else in that car would have done mega much better.
Well, you can always do better.
Yeah,
you know,
that's
you
the
can,
Formula One answer.
This is what I think. I finished races on the podium in the past, and I still thought that I can do better.
Yeah.
Definitely, you know, I'm not saying that I did everything perfect, which is not the case. But one thing is sure is it's not only a performance of the car which we face and issues beginning of the year. It hasn't been easier. The consistency was very difficult to get, and this is a big limitation, especially when you know you struggle with the grip, you struggle with the performance of the car. If then you have additional problems, things are changing, things are not consistent.
Then you get into rhythm, you get the bloody blue flags, which
races are. This is unfortunately a new experience which I got when on age of 34 is how it feels to be lapped and many times, which is not the best, but you know, when you have been in both situations. I have been lapping people, and unfortunately now I'm in the position where I'm lapped.
But then again, not as big as the Orange Army. Still, I see the Polish fans with the huge Kubica flags. I always say Kubica, but officially it's Kubica. But you always told me you don't mind.
You know, I don't mind. And
you said I don't give a fuck. That's what you said. Sorry. It's one of, here you're Kubica, and in Poland you're Kubica.
Yes. Okay.
But the fans are still
actually, the story is that until I started racing in Formula 1, in Europe, nobody knew Kubica. Everybody knew Kubica because from karting, from Italy, you know, and stuff like this. And then in 2006, someone realized that some people are calling me in Kubica. So people start asking me which is correct. I say, well, it doesn't matter. Which is correct in Polish? So and then they start transforming them from Kubica to Kubica. But
so it's not my fault.
It's not your fault.
Oh,
you are excused. I will not blame you. But what was the question?
The fans.
Polish,
the Polish fans are still here.
Yeah.
And maybe also because, to be honest, I think a lot of fans wouldn't expect you to come back to Formula One because we don't. We can think about it. We don't realize how much it took you to bloody get here.
Yeah, I mean, well,
it's easy to say.
Yeah, the chances were very small, and I was the one which probably after my accident in 2011, I didn't even try to. Actually, I did on purpose to step back. You know, I didn't get in touch with anyone. I was having tough time, but you know, that's why it sounds strange. And I said it many times this year, and I say, well, what are you talking about? It's impossible. And I still say, from where I have been and where we are now with the team, with difficult start, I did say it in Australia, and then many times in difficult times, I say I still enjoy it. I say, what are you talking? It's impossible to enjoy it. But knowing where I was, and knowing how far I was, in what situation I was, it's still, believe me, better to be here than where I was.
So what do you say to your critics? Because some people say, well, this and blah, that. And
well, I mean, it has been always there. You know, I've been in the sport for very long, and there is no magic. You know, there is no magic. So,
or maybe money.
Not only,
not even.
Yeah, so right. It's not. It is really much more complicated than it looks from outside, and you know it from inside. But probably it's even more complicated than you really think.
I think I know half about this sport.
Yeah, so
and I think I know some about it, but it's only half.
So you know, it's. I have been like in BMW in difficult times, in good times, difficult times, and what is important is to work, to improve, to try to. Keep focus on and keep same approach even if you have bad days, and then hopefully one day, you know, after a steep climb, you know, I was just watching Tour de France, so that's why after steep climb you have nice descent. So hopefully the descent time will come also for me.
Yeah. So finally, is there light in the end of the tunnel? Do you notice that the steps are getting made so that you can knock on the door of the guys who are still ahead of you?
Well, still, they are a long time ahead of
Yeah.
us.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there are people.
But there is some improvement. To be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah, then we are improving, and a part of the performance, I think, what is important is to focus on improving things, even if they don't seem to improve straight away. On long term, it will be beneficial. In the end, next year is 2020 regulations are same as this year. So whatever you improve this year, you will carry over for next year. So it's extremely difficult to keep working, and every week counts.
From the bottom of my heart, I respect you.
Thank you very much, and I
I
appreciate
do.
it.